Only Mafia, open your eyes, meet each other, make the arrangements. You have 1 minute. Time's up. Mafia, close your eyes. Nobody with me. Dog, you have 5 seconds to look at the doll. Sharif, you may open your eyes to look at the doll. Good morning, everyone. You've got Mafia, and this game promises to be interesting. So, player number 1, you get to start this quest, and you have 60 seconds.
Okay, good morning town. I'm red player. Believe it or not, I haven't played a black player yesterday or today, and that's true. And I don't have much to say about people at the table because I haven't heard them. I don't want to throw anything like any information ahead of time because people might suspect me for that. I'm gonna listen to what you guys get to say, and then next day I'll be able to form an opinion. Plus, I can show you the signs, what I think about people, and show who I think you should check. So let's have a good game, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Player number 2, Ranger, you have a minute.
Yeah, and I'll stick with my same play. It's been working. Yeah, just the number 9. Yeah, I just interpreted your speech as being sure. So if you're saying not, I won't interpret it that way any longer. Number 1, I don't have much to say about what he said. Maybe, but just because he says he's red doesn't mean so. Yes, I'm red, thank you. Yeah, and so I'll just wait till the game goes on and I'll be able to help out. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 3, Krista.
Beginning with number 1, I didn't like too much on speech. I don't like to, but like always blame you and see that's real because nobody trusts you. But yeah, just standard by that. And number 2, so I'm kind of using it. So yeah, I'm kind of number 2. Yeah, that's it. I will always consider that. Yeah, we'll see.
Player number 4, Summit, you have a minute.
I don't have any information for tonight. Everyone seems pretty attentive when everyone else is talking. I don't have any opinions. Anyone almost doesn't want to pay attention since 10. Everyone else seems to be watching the speaker. Since 10 is the only one that didn't during the speeches between 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, number 10. Thank you.
Player number 5, Sapok.
Let's go one by one. So player number 1. The speech was good, but I feel like you're trying to explain why you're useful. Well, let's see. It sounds a little bit emotionally like a black guy. Second, I totally like what you say, but I also feel a little bit just emotionally that you're closer to black for me. But it doesn't mean anything. Let's see next turn. Three, you didn't want for some reason to clearly say that you were red when you were asked. Also doesn't mean too much, but again, just a little bit on the blacker side. The response of player number 10 at first, actually, I think he was like what he was doing is kind of normal for him, but the response was he was like a little bit too discouraged by that provocation. So also we'll be looking. So yeah.
Thank you. Player number 6, Red.
What color are you? What color are you? I did notice that she stalled a tiny bit when asked if she was red or black, but that's just a little piece of information that who knows might be useful later. He's a little bit more outspoken with against him. Almost like I don't know. Seemed a little bit too outspoken, or I should say out sign language. Anyways, don't really have much else to observe. I'm red. That's about all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 7, Kelly.
Yeah, still I'm finding some signs, but I couldn't find in this moment. But just I feel is number one is something changed from last games. Like he showing many signs, but this time very little signs. So I'm something I don't know. But the suspicions for number one. We have some talks for number 10, but I don't know in this moment. But okay, yeah. Anyway, that's all for this time. Thanks.
Thank you. Player number 8, PH.
Okay, so first thing, as always, Igor is always polarizing player. So this time he's player number 1. He didn't get anyone to throw punches at. Nobody spoke beforehand. So I think that this time I'm fine with him. Number 2 and 3, he didn't get much. Number 4 was, I don't know, he was different from the previous game. I couldn't tell him. I think that it was his first game, so maybe he was just trying to figure out what to say at that point. He was player number 2. Player number 5 had he was really tending to look at player number 10, so I don't know why was that. So it's just something I was seeing. He was always trying to looking in this direction every time all the time when he was speaking after that. So maybe there's something going on there.
Thank you. Player number 9, Seb.
So I do think 4's argument with regards to 10 is one of the better observations that has been made so far. To me, it is not weird at all that when 4 pointed this out, 5 started to look at 10. I think that makes perfect sense. There was one other thing I noticed, which was when it was player number 6's turn, he started asking other people questions, and he actually provoked a verbal response. So I'm hoping this is not the case, but it's something to keep in mind is that he possibly did that as a way to try to get people ejected from the table for replying to him. So that's just something to keep an eye on there. Don't think there's much else to say. Possibly with regards to number 1, he might have too many enemies at the table to be black because he doesn't seem to have many friends. Thanks.
Player number 10, Raman. Modric. Yes.
What number was voted that speech, so I hope. And today you are good. I hope, very hope. So also I want to play with player number 2. Also very red speech. Player number 3 split it immediately table. The 2 was one was white, right? It's strange. So number 4 immediately blamed me for some reason because I didn't solve him. It's I don't want to play with you for now. Number 5 also was the most blood speech, and it's good player for Czech, for Sheriff. You know. And red number 6. No idea.
Thank you. No one was nominated, so we go to sleep. Put your masks on. Cover your ears. Let's get started. Mafia, get ready to kill. And shoot your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dog, open your eyes and ask me about Sherry. Sherry, open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. And this night, player number 1, Siberian, was killed in a very cruel way. Tell us about that. You have a minute.
Who still thinks I'm black? Who was saying I was like? Who was thinking that I was black and asking to check me? Does anybody remember? 5. Well, 5 actually said that me, 2, and 3 are more to the black. So he found like a black team already, which made me really suspicious. So I asked to check number 5. I hope number 5 was checked. So, I would trust this table player number 10, 8, 2, 3, 7. So most suspicious are 4, 5, 6, and 9. That's just it's not a hard will. That's what I think. So 3 numbers to leave you with would be 4, 5, 9.
Accepted 4, 5, 9. Player number 2, you get to start this day. You have a minute.
Yeah, what did I notice? Number 5 pointed out black, 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 black. Didn't have really too much, so right off the first he was picking a lot of black, so Sheriff should definitely check him. There's nothing positive to say, so it might be, Mafia technique to put all kinds of suspicion everywhere else. That's pretty much, I would also check 9. But yeah, I don't have any other strong reads. When Krista was saying like not answering red or black, probably makes her more red just because Mafia wouldn't want to have doubt, and so say I'm red, and it is kind of redundant to say like a silly question on much because everybody's going to say they're red. So I don't think that's too much. I don't know who mentioned that, but I don't think that's too indicative of anything. So right now 5 and 9, I would just be suspicious of.
Thank you. Player number 3, Krista.
Yeah, I kind of trust E013, so I would go for those 3 first people to see what they're gonna say and yeah, from the speech like I didn't catch anyone that like did too many mistakes, so it makes sense. Yeah, I definitely trust now number 10. Number 7 actually didn't like say anything because when he was good. He's kind of like pointed on some people, and now he didn't point it on anyone. Like being suspicious, so I don't know why you stopped reading people. Yeah. So later you can explain. So thank you.
Player number 4, Summit.
Yeah, you're fine with me right now. I'm okay with what you said. You're okay. But I don't agree with what first guy said. I have no idea why you picked me up for a bad guy. 5. Kind of suspicious to me. So far right now, my only reads that I don't trust. It's gonna be 5. I don't trust 9. I'm not too sure between you 6 and 7. Can't tell. So which one? 3. She's not giving much information, so for the past playing with her, it's very hard to read her, so I can't say right now either.
Player number 5, Sapok.
Yeah, I'm just feeling unfortunate that people take it personally. I was the fifth one. I had to discuss everybody. I didn't say you were black. I just said in my opinion. If I had to choose, you were closer to black. Obviously, I understood that all 4 of you cannot be black, and like it's low probability all 3 of you first. Then I know I'm risk that people will just kill me for this. I still don't like 10. I think his response was not very good. Also, I'm surprised what's bad about player number 9. Actually, I like his speech most of the people who talked last turn. Player number 2, number 3, you're still on the black side. For me, like closer to the black side. I'm not saying you're bad, but you're trying to exploit probably the fact that I did it last time. I didn't say aggressively, but you're trying to exploit this now. Thanks.
Player number 6, Red.
I was watching you, and you seem less suspicious. I've noticed kind of some careful thought in your speech and stuff. So, I'm not trusting you fully, but you're on the same level as Dave right now. Just slightly better than neutral. You took a step down, in my opinion, in this last thing. It seemed like you were just talking a bunch of crap. But, I'm not sure about him. He's kind of neutral. This side of the table, I'm going to start focusing on.
Thank you. Player number 7, Kelly.
I'm good man, so I'm trusting 3, 4, and 6. They are good person. I don't know the 5, 4. I think he's right. I don't think he's bad. Actually, my big suspicion is number 8 and 10.
No chance. He has no chance I hit the head.
No reason for the 8, but just my thinking. But the 10, I have some big suspicions for the. I'm supposing 1 10 is the same group.
Suslikus. Пойди сюда. Okay, player number 8.
Okay, so first I was playing with Igor, but I don't agree with his calls, so right now, number 2 and 3 is I really can't say. I don't know if people try to play around there. It's really hard. Number 4, I'm still a little suspicious, but not that big. Number 5 is really really suspicious for me, and I think he's playing with. I don't know. He's been trying to point fingers at number 10. Is a little. I don't get it. Maybe Sheriff got a check when I'm missing it. Number 6.
Thank you. Player number 9, Seth.
I do think player number 2's defense of player number 3 was a little bit awkward. However, right now what I want to go with is player number 1 left reads. He said, I believe, 4, 6, 9. I'm obviously 9, so I'm not going to nominate myself. I nominate player number 6 because I believe player 4 has the best arguments. And I don't remember who was the last one that player number 1 wanted to point it at. I believe there's value in letting someone who's now confirmed a town lead, given that nobody else seems to have drawn cases otherwise. It was 4, 5, 6, 9? 4, 6, 9, 10. Whatever. I'm gonna stand by the nomination on 6. It doesn't really matter who the third person is. Out of the people who were mentioned, 6 is my top suspect, so I'm gonna nominate. And if 2 were nominated, I might be inclined to vote if the argument.
Thank you. Player number 10, Maverick.
Okay, so I believe it's player number 6. The player number 4 is become very, very suspicious, much more than player number 5. So he's checked? He already checked? No? But you're sure that... Why? I don't understand. But anyway, so player number 7 says that I and player number 1 probably Mafia. Yeah, that's exactly what you said. You really think that player number 1 you? Right. So sorry. But so you nominate him? No, I nominate player number 7. Because
Accepted 7.
he said that I this player number 1 in the same team and they are Mafia. How? Why did he kill himself? The first charge. Strange. And also you trying to show that you are sheriff.
Thank you. So it's voting time. We have 2 players nominated, players number 6 and 7. In exactly this sequence, we will vote first against 6 and then 7. Who wants to kill player number 6? That's 5, 8, and 9. Rest of the votes go against number 7. Number 7 was killed. You have a minute.
Yeah, please believe. Please believe. Please believe. Dennis Mafia. I don't know, but I think they are some tricking way. One killed by themselves, I think. Then he pointed at you. 10 and 8 is good side. So actually, I'm supposing. I'm he? No, but Mafia.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure. So I don't
Thank you. Kitty, please leave the table. And everybody go back to sleep. Put your masks on, cover your ears. And Martha, get ready to kill. And shoot player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dog, open your eyes and ask me about Cherry. Cherry, open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. You may open your eyes. Mafia missed. And Krista starts this round. You have a minute.
I done mistake last game, didn't nominate anyone, and he killed the person and I didn't want it to have another choice, so I nominate number 10.
Accepted then.
I wouldn't think that he is like the player, just agree that he's a sheriff. Is it anyone sheriff game? Sure, right now I didn't. Okay, that's all. So I nominate number 10. And so who you think that it is good? So I just want to see what others say. Yeah, I want to have more nominations to have to choose from. What? Yeah, so you can nominate number 10.
Accept. No, I accepted before. Player number 4, Summit.
He's good. People who voted to not kill number 7, I think they're pretty okay. There's 5, 7, 9 but who nominated 7? He nominated the 7. So yeah, I nominate 10. My first summary was there right off the bat. Before he died, the speech he gave before that, he gave trusting vibes towards certain people. I think it was 8, 9, 6. Really don't know the tears. I don't know why they wanted to get his on that last round.
Thank you. Player number 5, Sapok.
When I woke up, I actually wanted to say we should kill player number 10, but now I actually think he's a sheriff. Why? First of all, he's saying that he checked me. And notice, on first turn, he said I'm bad. Next time, he actually said I'm not as suspicious. It makes logical sense that he changed his opinion because he checked me. And actually, everybody asked to check me, so it makes sense. Then, if he is a sheriff, it makes sense for him to nominate number 7, because he noticed that he was pretending to be a sheriff. Also, it's also hard to believe that player number 7, as probably he looks like a new player, is trying to lie that way, but he still didn't clearly say if he checked anybody. He just says player number 10 is bad, and that's it. So I will be playing with player number 10 this turn, although I actually wanted to kill him until we started this round. This player number 10, yeah, and I'll see on my way. Let's nominate player number. Yeah, I'll let you nominate somebody. Thanks.
Player number 6, Red.
So, I was really confused why player number 10 was talking about player number 4 and then suddenly switched to number 7. Now, I don't know what he was saying at the end there was just confusing. If he's saying that he's sheriff at this point, I have a tiny bit more reason to believe him based on his argument. His argument is actually pretty solid, but it's I need to hear him talk before I can really make it. I'm kind of confused right now, but I'm still against 4. 4 is still a strong suspicion for me, so I'm in the
Accepted 4. Player number 8, you have a minute.
Okay, so I don't agree with number 5. I think that I don't know. I think I know he's good, but why he's trying to collect number 10, I don't know. Maybe So he was checked, right, and I don't know when he's trying to protect number 10. So I was going to vote for number 10, but I really want to know. Yeah, he's good, right? I thought it was checked. Yeah, I'm still suspicious of number 4, but I don't know. I think that number 5 and 10 have something going on. I nominate number 4.
Nominated. Thank you. Player number 9, Seth.
So I think 5 was one of the people who did not vote on number 7 by voting on number 6 and has now swapped his position. So that is, like, it's okay to change your position when new information comes out, but it's just something to note is that isn't consistent if he had initially figured it out. Having said that, it could just be something that he's realized now, and that makes sense to me as well. So, but like for me, like what's really suspicious is that when 7 did claim to be the sheriff, that 2, 3, and 4, and 10 were not willing to vote on 6. Instead, to keep the sheriff in the game. That to me is really odd. So I think for me, like 10 is an obvious nomination, but the case made by 5 is decent. I nominate 2.
Accepted too. Player number 10, you have a minute.
It was very strange that I just went immediately by where number 3, so I didn't where number 3.
Accepted
You think
3.
she is good? Two? Alright, eliminated. Oh, okay. I number 3. Wisdom, yeah. So, actually, I think so. I know where number 7 was well. And so, after that, where number 3, where number 2 trying to make you vote against me because they know I'm sheriff. 2? You 3, 2, and 7 mafia. Yeah. And so now we kill player number 2, and then
Player number 2, Ranger, you have a minute.
Okay, so if I'm wrong about this, number 7 deserves to win the game. His first time playing, showed a lot of confusion. He said he checked number 10. Very cool. Yes. Yeah. Yes, he did. Absolutely. And now, number 10, because I've been going hard, says, oh, I'll nominate number 2. That's the first he ever mentioned it, right? And now number 5 is on the bandwagon. So here we've got a team. Yeah, he's 2.
This is your second warning.
Yes. So anyways, I just think the logical, because if he came out on number 10, and then number 10 went on him and back, it was a lot of confusion. And I just think because he's a beginner player, he blew the Dawn the first time. So I think as sheriff, he's going to behave the same way. So number 10's nominated. I'm voting on number 10. I'm clearly good in this situation. And these two are on the same team. It's like,
Thank you. It's voting time. We have 3 players nominated. Player number 10, 4, and 2. In this sequence, we will vote first against 10, then 4, and then 2. Who wants to kill player number 10? That's 3 people, 2, 4, and 6. Who wants to kill player number 4? That's 2 people, 3 and 8. Remaining 2 votes go against number 2. So we have a tie between 2 players. And those players are 10 and 2. Each of you will get 30 seconds to talk, and then we will have another voting. 10 and 2.
Wasn't there 3 votes?
3
votes against 10. 3 votes against
no, just 2 against me.
It's 3-2-2.
Mm-hmm. It's 3-2-2.
You have 8 people here. Can you guys count? 3, 2, 2. against 7.
So who did
But you said two,
said
but it's
like
actually
two.
three.
Okay, maybe it was 3 against number 2 and 3 against number. So each one of you guys gets 30 seconds to talk, and then we will have another voting. Player number 10, you will start. You have 30 seconds.
Okay, so player number 6, why you're voting against me? Like, where with you from the beginning of the game? I don't understand, it's strange. So, okay, I think it's good to both of us, 4 and 10, just go this game. And so, probably at least between both of
Thank you. Player number 2, Ranger, 30 seconds.
I didn't get a clear counter when he said I'm sheriff or whatever, and then I checked him and him. I think at that time we could only have checked one person, so I don't believe it. So I'm still going for against number 10. It's just, and then the way he just like, yeah, I'm going at him. There's no reason to call me Mafia, right? It's just like, it's just desperation or something. So yeah, still going at number 10.
So we have another voting. This time we have only 2 players. It's 10 and 2. In this sequence we will vote. First against 10 and then 2. Who wants to kill player number 10? A lot of votes, all but 5. Player number 10 was killed. You have 1 minute.
I already said because it was my speed. I checked player number 5, player number 6, red players, privacy. And player number 2, black. Why? Because they need.
Hey, everybody go to sleep. Masks on. Cover your ears. And my pick, get ready to shoot and kill player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dog, open your eyes and ask me about sheriff. Sheriff, open your eyes and ask me about dog. Good morning, everyone. Player number 3, Krista, was killed. Krista, you've got a minute.
I'm so glad that I got killed because I wouldn't feel that responsibility. Checking all that mess. I really got confused now.
What's up?
Okay, cool. Was strange at last game nobody got killed and they got confused, so that should be like not that experienced player, so what was it's just too messy now. I really don't know who to believe anymore. Who wants to kill me? Name number 5. Yeah, I don't know. I just guys would like.
Player number 4, Summit, you start this round.
I really do think number 10 was a Mafia player. I do believe number 7 was actually the sheriff. I don't think he has the capability to lie after being nominated to being killed after nominations right off the bat to say he's the sheriff. He would have to plan that out way before. I don't think he had the capability of doing that. I think number 10 had a little bit more time to counterplay and say he was actually fake claiming sheriff. So I really do think number 10 was Mafia. Number 5 was defending him way too hard, so I think he's part of his team. He fake claimed saying he was sheriff, checked 5 and 6 saying they're good. So I really want you to take a look at 5 and 6. I'm going to nominate 5.
Accepted 5.
Not too sure. You wanted me to go on the block at one point, so I think you're okay. You kind of wanted me. You really pry on a bunch of people, so I think you're still good.
Thank you. Player number 5.
Let's first remember that Mafia missed next turn after 7 was killed. Why is that? Because I think, as I said, 10 is a sheriff. Some Mafia figures it out and try to kill 10. Not all of them. Why would Mafia ever miss on the second turn? Because somebody is trying to kill sheriff. Because you know who is sheriff now? 10. Now when 10 is killed, they continue to easily kill number 3. Number 3 is thinking who wanted to kill her. It just says me. That's actually totally not correct, because it's just a static continuation of what was happening in the beginning. Nobody wanted to kill her. It's a decision made by Mafia in the beginning. So I think there are 2 lost people here. Player number 6 and player number 4. I think you're both red. You're just doing the wrong thing. And Mafia is player number 2. I nominate player number 2.
Accepted too.
Let's just imbalance, kill him. Because otherwise, if we made a mistake, we're going to lose this round. Yes.
Thank you. Player number 6, red.
Trade your spots. I want to hear you guys first. Just kidding. So, the reason I voted against number 10 is because when he was asked who he checked, he was flustered, and he didn't just. It wasn't a simple you and you. It was there was some hesitation, he was not pointing perfect, and that's why I put him down. I still, and because he's siding with him, at this point, I have to. I'm highly leaning against knocking him out this round.
Just kill him as
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 8, you have a minute.
Okay, so I really thought number 5 was checked, and I was really trying to figure out what was his game. But right now, I really think that Sheriff messed it up. And okay, it could be that he was bad, and that miss was a sign of that. But I don't know. I'm going with number 2. I'm gonna kill number 5, just because I don't get that trying to protect number 10, and I really think he was bad, because exactly the words of number 6. He wasn't a clear sheriff when he could be, and he knew that he should be open as a sheriff when he was dying. He wasn't clear about it. He didn't know who he checked. So I really think he was bad. But right now I think number 4 is okay, it's good, and number 2 is good. So we're probably going with number 5, just because he was trying too hard to defend number 10.
Everybody's gonna kill me. Who is my teammate then?
This is your second warning.
Okay.
Number 5. Player number 9, Seth, you have a minute.
So I still have a big issue with player number 2 and player number 4, who, when player number 7 claimed to be or did reveal as seer, did not vote in his favor by voting on number 6. So that's like, I can't explain that. And I obviously player number 2 will get a chance to talk about it. But because, well, here, what I should do here, I'll nominate player number 4, because this way, if player number 2 can provide a good explanation, I will have a chance to respond to that. But like for me, that's like the thing that sticks out, and I have to choose between the 2 of them. I think that's my only reasonable course of action. Yeah. Try to see if there's anything else I can say. Somebody's over my clock.
Player number 2, Ranger.
Yeah, just to answer your question first, you're right, I didn't. But the only reason I didn't is because everybody went quick and I was behind. And if I went like after 1 second I hit, it's just poor gameplay. It would never be accepted. So I just played by, and then it's too bad that it went against him. My fault, but it's clearly just like an honest mistake. I wasn't prepared for the vote. And then by default I have to. So that's why, to answer your question. Right now, my number like to lie with is first, and then you've kind of cleared yourself with number 8, so he's second. So if I trust you most, him second, but not. That's kind of where I go. definitely voting number 5 out. To go on number 10 so heavily is just like, what information did he have for number 10 that why he would give his life? You know, it's too much. He should at least been like the rest of us, a little confused, a little suspicious, but he jumped on the bandwagon, and he was also defending him. So they're clearly same team. So it's and they couldn't know that they're both villagers. So, so
Thank
number
you.
5 is
Voting time. We have 3 players nominated. Players number 5, 2, and 4. In this sequence, we will vote first 5, then 2, and then 4. Who wants to kill player number 5? Everybody wants to kill player number 5. Who wants to kill player number 2? And the vote goes against number 4. Player number 5 was killed. Sapog, you have 1 minute.
So it's funny, there are 5 players, 2 mafias here, and 3 totally lost people. First of all, if there was at least one teammate I had here, they would at least try to save me somehow. Who is my teammate then? You will choose between one of us. But I'll choose just one thing. I'll try to guess all 3 mafias now, and you will see in the end of the game if I guess. That's 7, that's 2, and the last one is probably 8. Yes, like the city basically has 0 chances. I'm not even trying to save you up. This time the last person gets killed and the mafia already won. So there is no point in explanation. But just my guess. 7-2. No, 7-2 and 9. And 9. Yes, thanks.
Let's shoot 2.
Okay. Everybody go to sleep. Put your masks on. Cover your ears. And Mafia, get ready to shoot and kill player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mafia 1. Mafia players number 8, 9, and 10. Sheriff was number 7.
That's why you couldn't appeal to me, Dave.
yeah.